In just 3 minutes, I'm going to show you how to unlock your scripting capabilities. I'm going to show you how you can set up a development environment in Visual Studio Code that will allow you to debug both PowerShell and the Azure CLI. That's right, the Azure CLI as well. The point is that you want to use a debugger. It's an essential skill for any developer writing any kind of code. It really can take a difficult situation in terms of debugging and reduce it down into minutes, even seconds, from what might take a very long time. In this brief video, we're going to focus on automating infrastructure in the cloud. Really, it's a way for you to increase reliability, increase security, and overall make your job more pleasant, especially at scale. In this video, we'll focus on PowerShell, but in a future video or the next video, we'll look at the Azure CLI, which is more of a bash scripting approach for Linux users. I'm the automation guy. We're going to focus on infrastructure for the moment, so hang on and take notice of the upcoming guidance. So let's go to ChatGPT and ask where we can get the install bits and begin the install process. We're on a Windows system for now, so let's use that link. We have a little download link here at the top. We'll click on that. This is a Windows system, so we'll go to Windows. You can see the installer got onto the system, so we'll go ahead and execute that. We'll jump through the wizard. We're just about done. And as the last step, we'll actually kick off Visual Studio Code directly from the installer. And the next task is to, of course, open up a folder. And in this case, I opened up this folder here, Projects Learn Scripting, and that's where all of our source code will go. And so one of the last things that we'll do here is install the PowerShell extensions. You can see here I typed in PowerShell, click Install, and this is going to enhance the coding experience for us within Visual Studio Code. Syntax, highlighting, and all sorts of great features are available because of this extension for PowerShell developers. And as the last activity here, let's add a little PowerShell module here. We'll click up the Explorer, click here to add a file. We'll call it hello.ps1, and we'll type in some code here. You can see we're going to say hello PowerShell, and here on the Run menu, just go ahead and start debugging. And sure enough, you can see here in the bottom pane, we have hello PowerShell. Now I can set breakpoints. I'll give you more tips on this in just a second, but that allows us to actually pause execution here. So once we set the breakpoint, we can say start debugging, and then the cursor will break at that point. Line 2 in this case. Notice we did type hello, which means this line executed up here on line 1. We haven't yet hit that line, but we can execute one line at a time here by doing step over, and then you can see PowerShell showed up. So there's the debugger. I'll provide a link for more information about that. And in the next module, we'll look at the Azure CLI setup here in Visual Studio Code. Okay, as we wrap up this module, notice that I have a GitHub repo called Scripting Videos, and in here we have the download link, a tiny bit of source code initially, more later, and some additional videos on YouTube to help you with understanding the Visual Studio Code debugger. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.